I always wonder if it's recording this part. Welcome. Hello. Hey guys. Welcome to day 3 of my 13 days of Halloween crafts. And today I'm going to show you guys, hi! Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a bouquet of eyeball flowers. They don't have to be roses. But let me move this stuff out of the way. So I got this idea from the little flowers that I saw at the Dollar Tree this year. And yeah, they are selling some there, but the eyeballs are a lot smaller than these. And I was like, oh, those are so cool. But then I saw these packs of eyeballs there, and I was like, well, it would be fun to use those instead because they're much bigger, you know? And so, yeah, I'm just going to make a bouquet as a table setting or, you know, a centerpiece. And so I've just done this one as an example because, oh my gosh, there's 1,000 ways to do this. And I'll show you all my supplies in a minute. But I have painted the edges of this rose. Thank you, Jen. So I've used black acrylic paint to paint the edges of this red rose. And I've also distressed like the little parts of the little leaves down here. I forget what this part is called. And then I've also painted the leaves and distressed them as well. Hey! Hey guys! Hey Priscilla! Hey Janet, it's Janet, right? So yeah. Okay, so supplies, a vase, a jar, a cup, anything, whatever you want to put it in, doesn't matter. I got a vase here. I got this at the Dollar Tree last year. I just haven't used it, so. And then I'm gonna fill mine with some moss. And so I just have a bunch of different mosses here. I've got like some brownish moss. This came from the Dollar Tree as well. I've had this for a long time, but it's more brown. And then I've got some really pretty greens. So all different kinds of mosses. So I'll fill mine with moss. And then you saw the sticks. I'm going to use these as like fillers in between the flowers, and then I'm going to do something really neat with those afterwards. And then these are the flowers that I picked out. I just grabbed a couple, I actually only got one pick of these purple roses because I thought, another thing that I wanted to tell you guys that I wanted to do with these is I thought that these would be really cute to clip these off individually and use these as toppers for Happy Meal. Like, you know, if you have something big or you like a bag of candy or something like that, you wrap it up and then you wrap some ribbon around and then you stick this underneath the ribbon. I thought that would be so neat. And then the recipient gets to have one of these to use, or, you know, use as a model to make their own. And so that's why I got this one. And it's also got the little spiders in it. And then, of course, I got the red roses, so I got 2 picks of those. And then these I thought would be fun as well. And these are supposed to be mums or chrysanthemums. And then when I wrote the, like I did on my, I was telling you guys on my Instagram post, was it yesterday? About picking your flowers, make sure you pick a flower that has a definitive center, because you want it to be easy to be able to glue the eyeball down inside of the center. And so I thought these would be great to use. And then I also grabbed some of these like filler picks in case I wanted to use these as well. And if I don't, I can always use them for my wreaths because I make my own wreaths. So those are the flowers. And then I've also got black acrylic paint. This is regular acrylic paint. This is chalk paint, and then gesso. And I also have these acrylic paints because I was thinking, and right now I only have green and red eyeballs. They also had some purple ones, and I would like to get some of those too. But I was thinking that I probably won't do it in this video, maybe if we have time today, but I thought that maybe we could sort of amp these up. Oh, sorry about my fingernails, guys. I've got paint all over. But I thought maybe we could amp these up and make them look even more realistic and creepy. So I grabbed some paints to maybe do that with. And then the silver could be used for, like, you know, light reflection details. And then I also have these supplies. So spider webbing, that's what I want to do with the sticks. I thought it would be really cute once I have my bouquet of flowers together in the vase to stick in the sticks, and have some like spider webbing going through the sticks to make it look really creepy. Maybe even throw a few little spiders in there. I've got my glue gun here, plenty of glue sticks, some cosmetic sponges, and these stippling sponges, these pouncers or whatever they're called. You might want to use these. It might be easier to use these instead of paintbrushes to paint the edges of the flowers. I also have a couple of paint pens for the detail work for the eyeballs, just in case. And then as well, I want to add some glitter to the edges of the flowers too. I thought that would be really cute. So I've just got some I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words today. Some distressed glitter and black soot. I've got this red glitter glue, some orange Stickles, and then 2 different types of purple Stickles. Sorry, you guys, I cannot talk right today. Oh yeah, also, and to glue those on, I've just grabbed some of my matte gel medium. And also, I just pulled these out because maybe we can play around with adding some metallic waxes to the edges of them as well. I don't know. So I've got like it says fuchsia, but it's a little more on the purple side. Some red, some black, and then some green. And what else? Heat gun, because we're going to try to do an effect with this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about later. And I think, is that everything? Got a palette, got some paper towels, a baby wipes. Is that it? I think that's everything. Okay, so let me move the glue gun out of the way and grab my wax paper here. Get this little thing out of the way. So I'm just going to get started and show you how I made this one. This one's pretty simple. It didn't take too long. And I'm not sure, but I think that maybe the pouncers or the cosmetic sponge would be a lot easier to do these. So maybe let's try to paint one of these ones. Oh, well, I totally tore that leaf. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone well? And then let's get a rose. I'm gonna get one of these smaller ones. And then I'm gonna get I'm gonna grab a purple one as well. Because maybe with these, since they're already kind of black, we can try the heat gun effect that I was telling you about. We'll try that with the purple one. Hi! Hi in Germany, that's so cool. You're at work, but not really. I hear you, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna grab maybe this one, and then maybe one of the smaller ones. Yeah, I think these are gonna work really well for this. And I'm gonna try this chalk paint. I haven't used this yet, I don't think. Have I? Wow, that's really watery. Where did I buy this from? Tuesday morning. That's where I got this from. It is like super watery. So if you guys did not check my last video for the episode 2 of this series, and you are playing along with the secret fun that we're having, you might want to check that video out. And if you can't find what you're looking for, just ask me, and I just might help you out. But I just wanted to give you guys that hint. And also, Jen, I'm really sorry because I forgot. I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go back and link Janine's channel because I forgot to link your channel. And I said I was going to do that. Just going to grab a spatula here because Janine is also doing a really cool series as well, where she's going to show you how to make all kinds of really cool goodies with only Dollar Tree items, which is really awesome. It's like designing on a budget, and she is super talented. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure to do that this time, I promise. I'm gonna try out this chalk paint and see how it works. I just got my jar of water over here. And yeah, you're gonna get messy doing this, so don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of getting messy. If you don't want paint on you, just you're gonna have to wear some gloves for sure. So I'm just gonna use this little these are for stencils, but I mean they're good for all kinds of things. And we're gonna do that. Maybe I can do a few at the time here. So what I did was I did the very edges, the most concentrated, and then I went back because I used a brush on this one, and then I came back when my brush was a bit more dry, and then I basically dry brushed down a little bit further onto the petal to sort of blend that line there to make it look more like it was meant to be that way, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, and I don't know if did I tell you guys I got all of these florals from the Dollar Tree. I usually buy all of my florals from the Dollar Tree because they have really nice flowers there. Am I shaking the camera? Sorry if I am. And you can go down as far as you want to with this. I'm just going to do like, pretty much just do the tips of these. A little bit too much there. So, what are you guys up to today? Is anyone crafting with me? What you doing? How you doing? No, Jen's at work. I think Priscilla's at work, right? Okay, see how fast that was? Ooh, I missed one. And see, since they are a little bit thinner, ooh, cool. Since the flowers are a bit thinner, the paint goes through to the back side, so you don't have to, like, you know, stress too much having to turn it over and get more paint and doing the back side and all that. Now I'm not going to do the center yet. I'm going to do, and a little tip for you guys, I don't know if you know about this, but each of these are layered pieces. Like this is one whole piece here, and then this is another whole piece, and so on and so forth. So they're layered on top of each other. So you can spin them like so. So if it does happen to move while you're working with it, like see, all I have to do is kind of hold the center and spin it a little bit, and then I've got it back to the way it's supposed to be. So now that this is a little bit less concentrated with paint, I'm going to come back and sort of start dry brushing down the ends of the petals to sort of blend out that line there. I think that looks so much better. I'm just gonna, you do need to have some paint on there, so I'm just going to dab it off a little bit. These things do soak up the paint really quickly. Oh, I forgot my Halloween music, you guys. I forgot to turn on the Halloween music. I'll do it next time. It's looking a lot better. Come back and add just a little bit here. Make it more blended. I do too. It's my second favorite holiday. Christmas is my first favorite holiday. I love Christmas so much. I love wrapping presents. I love decorating with Christmas. I love putting up all of the lights. And then my son and I, we do a little miniature Christmas village. I was never really into that kind of thing until he was born. And then when he was about 2, I guess, um, my husband's grandmother has always done one, and he was always so interested in it. And they were like, well, you know, you should start doing it. And so we did, and now it's a tradition for us that we go and we pick a little house every year, or a couple little houses every year, and little items for our village. And so it grows and grows every year. We do the same thing with ornaments. We pick special ornaments every year. I know we have started a little Halloween town, but it's harder to find Halloween town stuff because they seem to be a lot more than the Christmas ones. Oh my goodness. The Dollar Tree had been having some, but I haven't seen any this year. Like, I've only found a couple of miniature ceramic, like little Halloween houses. And like we have a couple little gravestones. And then I think it was the year before last, the Dollar Tree had like these packages of the little men. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. And then like we have a wooden one that we bought that we redid. But we got these packages of these little zombies and a werewolf and a witch and fun stuff. But I have not seen any. I didn't see any last year or this year. I was really sad about that too. That's one thing he gets excited about. That is a good idea, dude. I am going to look for some this Christmas. That would be good ones to alter for Halloween, and I'm going to do that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Smart. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I think that's good enough. So I'm just going to turn it over and quickly blend in the back sides. The rose one I spent a little bit more time on, but this one, since the flower the petals are folded out more, you won't really see the bottom of them as much. So I don't think it's that important to you know, make it so noticeable for these. But of course, you know, you guys do this however you'd like. And I'm not going to put the eyeballs on all of my little flowers, I think, but I am going to paint all of the ones in my bouquet. I'm going to do the little black edges on them and maybe do the eyeballs on half of them. I really want to go get some of the purple ones. I liked those. You were right, though, Jen. Halloween this year at the Dollar Tree, they did it up for real. I still have not seen those mirrored frames yet. I have got to find some of those. I can't wait to see what you do with that. Cannot wait. Did I get them all? Look at my fingers. Oh. I cannot create anything without getting messy. I don't know about you guys. I just cannot do it. I was telling Haven the other day, that's half of the fun, is getting messy. Yes, he'll be here soon. I'll let him do the spider webs. Yes, I can't wait, girl, can't wait. Can't wait for it. Okay, I think that's good enough. So there's the back side and the front side. Uh-oh, we've got a little dot here. Let's see if I can fix that. This one. Okay, now for the center, I'm just gonna grab these all together. I'm just gonna see if this will work. I haven't tried this on these flowers yet, but we're gonna try it now. I'm gonna grab them all at one time and just load this up with paint. Yeah, this little stippling foam thingamajigger works so faster than the brush. So I'm gonna have to go back and modify that supply list. I'm just gonna do this right here. This, and then I'm gonna let them go and kind of twist them around a little bit, and then do it again. That way, make sure we get all of them. Get some more paint. This chalk paint dries really quickly. It's pretty good. Well, it's not for like chalkboard painting. It's just a chalky finish type deal. But it dries super fast, which is nice. Sorry, I'm out of frame, guys. Okay, spread them out. So I missed a few in the center there. I'm going to grab some more paint. Or I can just go ahead and use this so it doesn't dry. I'm just going to grab this little bunch in the center. And try to get these few. I'm just going to keep doing this until, basically until I'm satisfied with the way it looks. Till they're all at least covered on the tips. I do want them all to be covered on the tips. I thought too that it would be really neat if you had like some white flowers, like some white roses or something, and you used red instead of black, as if it were blood. Sort of like a a petrified spin off of Alice in Wonderland. I think that would be cool. Have like bloody roses with eyeballs. Ooh, why didn't I get some white ones? I'm gonna have to go back and get some white ones. Yep, I gotta find some white ones for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! Exactly. Oh my goodness. Ooh, and that would be so pretty too with the spider webs. Even put some like little mini LED lights up in there. Oh, that would be so pretty. Could even like paint a few blood drips dripping down the petals. Okay, I think I'm going to go in and kind of try to blend these a little bit so that line's not quite so harsh. I'm going to grab this stool. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to blend these just a little bit more. I'm just lightly touching these. See, because some of them have a really crisp line. I don't want that. Okay. I think that's good enough. Whew. All right. What shall we do now? Let's go ahead and on this one here, what I did was I kind of peeled back, which I've added a little glue now, but I peeled back this end of this stem part and I stippled with the paintbrush. If you don't know what stippling is, it's where you take your brush. I'm sure most of you do, but just in case, you take your brush and you dip the ends of it in paint, or you can have, it doesn't matter what size the brush is or whatever you're using, it's the action. Let's see, like this brush is really old and very used, and I'll just use this, but this is stippling. This is stippling motion. You're just going up and down. You're not swiping your brush back and forth. You're just pouncing it. That would be stippling. And so that's what I did to sort of give it some texture. So I'm going to do that with this as well. So I'm going to paint this black on the inside anyway. I think maybe gesso would be better for that part, but I'm just going to try to use up this acrylic paint here. You see, doesn't that look neat? And the more dry my brush gets, the cooler it's going to start to look. I do just want to fill it in. Now, and now it's almost as if it's, I mean, I guess we're basically creating the effect that the flower, it's dying. So it's kind of like it's rotting from the inside out, I suppose. But it's also sort of like the markings that tiger lilies have on them, if you guys know, or a lot of lilies have these actually. Okay. Just gives it a more distressed look. And do the same thing on the outside of this little thingy-majig here, because I do want to keep some of the brown part. And then I'm going to paint the whole of this, where it goes onto the stem. I'm going to paint all of it black, because when I touch it, it's going to start to wear off and it's going to look really cool. Maybe just around the center of it. Sorry, I'll go faster, guys. I can really like get into it here, but I won't do that. Try to make this video a little faster today. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do while this dries completely, I'm gonna do the same thing to the rose. So, make sure this is all in frame, and I'm going to have a seat today. I'm not going to stand up, so I can't see your comments at the moment, guys, just to let you know. And then with the rose petals, I had to lay them down for sure like this. Actually, I can do all of these in one motion now with the stippling foam, whatever you call it. Spouncers. That's a weird word. I don't want to call them that. Spouncer? Wow. I don't like that word. It's weird. Spouncer. I guess they combined sponge and pouncer together. Would be my guess. Oh, it doesn't sound right. Spouncer. Just using a spouncer. Check and see. Okay. See, the Halloween music would have been great right now. So I asked in the last video, I don't know if everybody caught it, but I will go ahead and tell you guys, because I know that it might be hard to find if you missed it. But I did ask question number 2. If you are joining in the giveaway fun, I did ask question number 2, and really there's no right or wrong answer for this one, so it's super easy, guys. If you want to join the giveaway, you should do it, because there's some great prizes. And the flip book that I made in episode 2, I'm adding into the giveaway box, and I also added some other items into there last video, so you'll have to check that out. And by the way, to note, probably maybe next episode or episode 5, I will show you guys the finished flip book with all the embellishments and stuff on it. That way you guys will know what it looks like when it's, you know, completely done. I'm not going to show you what I put in it. That's going to be a surprise. But yeah, that way you guys will at least know what it looks like. And plus, since I did a tutorial on it, you know, you might want to know how it turned out. So, but yeah. So, if you missed it, the question that I asked was, growing up, what was your most favorite Halloween costume? What was your favorite costume that your mom and dad made for you or bought for you? I think that it would be interesting to see your answers, because I know that I had a few fun ones growing up, and yeah, I talked about one of my favorite ones in the video, and it was a homemade costume. So yeah, just slip the answer in the comments of episode 2, not this video, guys. Please put your answer in the comment section of the last video, the flip book tutorial, if you are joining along, and I hope that everyone is, because I would really love for you all to have a chance to win. So yeah, that was that. Figured I'd go ahead and tell you, because I know that it may be hard to find it. I know how life gets, but still watch the video. And I do appreciate everyone who has so far. You guys are so amazing. And also, please, you guys don't forget to check out Jen's series coming up. It's going to be super rad. I'm about halfway done with this rose. I think I'm gonna put should I do a green eyeball or a red eyeball for the chrysanthemum? So I think I'm gonna put another, or maybe I'll do a green one for this, I don't know. And then I did do the same thing for the centerpieces on the rose as I did on this one, where I grabbed them and sort of painted them all at once because it was just a lot easier to do it that way. I know it does seem like a lot of work, but really it doesn't take long once you get going. And I don't know why on earth I didn't use this thing the first time around, because man, it's so much faster. You can really get it done all at once, because what I did on the other one was I painted the edges with the brush, and then I went back and dry brushed to blend it all together. And see, I'm able to do it all at once in this, using this tool. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of fold these down and grab these little centerpieces. Paint around, so check and make sure I'm still in frame. Okay. And then while this one's drying, we are going to try the little trick with the heat gun on the purple rose and see how it turns out. I did it with silk flowers, so, well, I just pulled that apart. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to do with these, you know, cheaper fabric ones, but I'm assuming that it's going to have basically the same effect. This has way too much paint in it. I just pulled the whole flower apart. That's okay. And you guys, it would be so easy too. You don't have to go out and buy more flowers for this project. You can use, if you already have fake flowers at home, even old ones, and let's say you just wanted to paint them all black and put glitter on the ends of them, you can just get a can of spray paint and take them outside and spray paint the whole entire bouquet black. And then all you have to do is wait for it to dry and, you know, throw some glitter on the edges of it or some stickles. That would be so pretty. And then, you know, you're done. Okay, so I'm gonna have to piece this back together. Ooh, I don't remember. I think it was like this. Do this a little bit more. I'm just trying to hurry, guys. This one doesn't look quite as good as the other one. Yeah, it was like this. And then this one. Oh gosh, I got a big old spot there. No. And then, well, while I have it like this, I can go ahead and do stippling. Okay. This one's different than that one. It's bigger. This piece here. I'm just going to paint the whole thing on the inside all black. And then just the bottom part of the outside, and then do just a little bit of stippling. See, as I touch it, some of the paint is rubbing off, but it creates a really neat effect, like a really olden looking effect. Okay. And set that here. This paintbrush is so old, it's chipping apart. Oh man. Okay, let's do the leaves. So I just laid it flat like this, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing just the intersection all black. Sorry about the light changing, guys. It's a little cloudy outside. And then same thing. I'm just going to lightly stipple out just a little bit of color. And then you want to make it more concentrated towards this part so that it blends into the part that's all black. See, these leaves are a lot different. They have like a coating on them as well that makes them look more plasticky. And the veins are more pronounced, so I also took my brush and lightly went across like this with the paint, which looks really cool, I think. This one is completely different. Goodness. I think it's almost time to retire this thing. Okay. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the inside. Some more paint. Just using these cheapo plastic palette. Probably bring this up so you guys can see. Look at my fingers. Wow, that's a mess. Oh. I'm just kind of trying to separate the bristles on this a little bit. You can't really see that, can you? I'm so sorry about the light, guys. Maybe I can I don't know. Can I zoom you in a little? Oh yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay. I hope that you can still see clearly. Maybe that's a little better. That way you can at least see what I'm doing. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back and try to blend those two areas together better. Oh, there's my boy. Hey, baby. How was your day?
What's that smell?
Hey. Hey. You can come help me in a few minutes.
Wait. That's it.
You want to come help me in a few minutes? Add some spider webs to some sticks. Awesome. No school on Friday. Whoop whoop. I'm just going to add some more of the black in here. Okay. Super simple, nothing crazy, guys. Just make it look, you know, diseased. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. And then we're gonna try this heat gun thing out real quick. So let me wipe my hands. Baby wipes are our best friends. I'm gonna try the sandpaper thing too, because I have a sandpaper block here, right here. I use this like to rub off like that coating off of playing cards when I alter playing cards and stuff. I'm just wiping off my fingers a little bit, guys. Just a second. Hey. Sorry. Okay. And okay, so with the heating tool, if you have silk flowers, and I don't know if any of you guys saw the Creatures of the Night, not Creatures of the Night, I'm sorry, I didn't do it on that one, the Edgar Allan Poe journal that I made. On my charm that I made for that journal, I used some vintage little miniature silk roses. And I took my heat gun, and I actually did this on an accident. I discovered it. I was trying to dry the flower because I had inked it a little bit, sort of similar to what I'm doing with these, to make it look, you know, more distressed. And I burnt the edges of the flower. And so I'm thinking that maybe we can have the same effect with these. So we can at least try it out, because it does feel like it has a, sorry about my fingers here, let me zoom back out. It does feel like it has a slight plasticky coating or some substance in the fabric as well. So I thought we could at least try to see if it works. So I'm going to turn the heat gun on, guys, so it's going to be loud for just a sec. So cover your ears. So let me, I don't think it's going to bother me too much. So I'm just going to hold it like this. I'm going to pinch it together. And I'm blowing this, a second there. It did do a little something. Look, it's now kind of stuck together and it wrinkled them. But it's not turning them black. That's what I was going for. I was trying to see if it would do that. Now it's just kind of crinkled up. I don't know about this. Don't know if this is gonna work out. Let's try it again. Maybe I won't fold the flower up. And if it fails, I'll just add a little bit of black paint to the edges later. Alright, I'm gonna turn this back on, guys. Yeah, it's definitely not working. It's just kind of changing the shape of the flower in general. So I'm gonna have to reshape this later. But let's just try the sandpaper real quick too. Why not? I'm just gonna push this to the other side. Oh yeah, I love how it's fraying the edges of it. You could probably just pick some of these out with your fingernails. Yeah. Pretty cool. You could do a lot more with it, I'm sure. Well, it did melt the little thingy here. Oh. Anyway, that didn't work out. Sorry, guys. Didn't do what I thought it would. Let's move on. I'm going to plug in my glue gun here. And we will get started with, whoops, gluing the eyeballs in. And then we will, I'll show you how I'm going to fill my vase. And then we'll be done for today. So let's get a red one. And let's do a green one as well. These are so cool. I think I'm going to go back and buy like 4 more packs of these just to have as backups for different projects and, you know, like treat bag fillers and stuff like that. I think you can open these, maybe? No, I don't think they're meant to be opened. But still, I mean, they're just awesome. And imagine getting your acrylic paints out and touching these up. Oh my goodness, how much fun would that be? Let's do that real quick. Let's do some veining on one of them really quick. I promise, it'll be fast. I really just want to try it and see. I'm just going to get this red here, flamenco red. Oh, and I do this on all the tops of my acrylic paints because I keep them in a drawer. And so that way I can see what the color looks like. So I'm not even going to pour any out. I'm just going to grab it out of the lid with this. This is 0. It's a 10 over a 0. It's a detail brush. And there's a little spot on this one, but I mean, just being able to go further with the veining. Probably need a striper brush for this, but we're just gonna have to do 2 coats, that's all. And then like going in and adding more color to the iris, that's one of the things that I really wanted to do. Yeah, you'll have to add 2 coats because of the texture of this fabric. Oh my goodness, the texture of this plastic is so smooth that you'll just have to do 2 coats of the paint on it, that's all. But once you get to the ends, you want them to be lighter if you want it to look more realistic. So, I just thought I'd try it out. You know? And I don't have an extra fine paint pen, so if you have a paint pen, you could use that too instead of using the paintbrush. Yeah, I need a smaller brush, but anyway. Come on, let's focus. You guys get the idea. Maybe let's go in with some green really quick. I just really want to see what it looks like. Oh, I think it's about to throw down outside. Oh yeah, there goes the wind. It just got really dark in here. Sorry, guys. So let's take maybe, we will do true green first, and then you can highlight with another color, the lighter color. Oh, this is warming up. Should be warmed up already. I don't have a fancy schmancy one, but let's just do it real quick. Let's have fun with it. Why not? Ooh, did you guys hear that? When I'm drawing eyes, something that I do that will help me when I'm doing the lines for the iris is I'll do like the 4-point sort of thing, and that way I know like the directions will be correct. If you kind of understand what I'm saying. I'm not worried about getting it in the pupil area because I can go back over that with my black paint pen. But I do want to keep some of the black from the outside. Kind of turned into an ASMR video, didn't it? With the thunder. So when that dries, you go in with your lighter color and you layer it on top. Anyway, it's not dry yet, so I'm going to set it here and let it dry some while we glue in another eyeball. So we're just going to, I'm going to glue this. Okay, let me see here. Got a green one, do another red one. Okay. Which one should we do? Green or red? Which one should be green or red? I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Which one should I put the, I'm gonna grab a red one. Which one should I put the red one in? The rose or the chrysanthemum? What do you guys think? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The rose. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna open it up. And I didn't bother to paint this part black because the eyeball is so large. And also, another thing I did was I kind of tilted it to this, I tilted the eyeball to the side a little bit. I know it might be kind of hard to tell, but I'm holding the rose straight up to the camera, and you can see that the eyeball is tilted that way just a little. I just thought it added a little bit more interest. So I'm going to do the same thing with these. I'm just going to add a big old glob of glue. And when I set the eyeball into the center, I'm going to make sure that it's tilted just a little bit. Sort of like, you know, they're looking in different directions is what I was thinking. Okay. Since I messed this one all up earlier, I'm having to glue it back together. That's not going to fit now. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to cut this top portion here so it will slide into there. Come on, let's focus here. Come on, there we go. I'm just going to push that down some. I do want to keep it, I would just take it out, but I think it needs to have that support inside of it, so I am going to leave this plastic piece in there. I'll cut this part off though. Whew. So when I glue the bottom petals on, you won't even be able to tell that it's there. Okay. So there it is. And then, gosh. Just going to press this into the side. And another thing I did was I kind of rolled some of the petals in different directions as well. And some of them kind of just curl them up like this. I'm going to Sorry guys, I'm gonna try to hurry up and get done because of the rain now. We may lose, I don't know. I didn't think Wi-Fi was supposed to be that way, but you never know. Just in case. You know how it wanted to kick me off yesterday. YouTube was like, you've been on here long enough. You're done. You're done. Just add a little bit of glue to each one. And, woo! Did you guys see that? Oh, I love the rain. It hardly ever storms like this here. Rarely ever. Okay, so here's the rose, and I'll continue to work these petals. So I'm gonna add it. Oh, I never cut the stem off of the pick. I was looking for it, like, where'd it go? So there's that one. Oh. Yes, sir, I am. Okay.
It's like the sprinkle on something.
Honey, it's thundering and lightning out there.
Yeah.
So
I'm
gonna stick the leaves and wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part here. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of glue just to make sure it stays on. Oh, that's nice. It wraps around the eyeball pretty nicely. Stick it on the stem. There we go. And like I said, I'll continue to work the petals to kind of hey, I want you to come help in a minute, okay?
Okay.
To make them look a little bit cooler. I didn't turn the middle one enough. But there's that one. And well, I guess I didn't do, wait. Oh, now I see what I did. This leaf goes to the chrysanthemum. That's what it is. So I'll just do the other rose flowers. I mean leaves later. But you see how I did them. So that's basically all you needed to know. I'm going to go ahead and stick this one on the stem because it's going to be a little different. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the eyeball on there, and then I can always go back and do the detail work on painting the iris. Okay. So I'm just going to spread these open. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it with this flower. I love the way they look in this flower. I'm so glad I chose this flower. Okay, so I need to turn the petals some. Yes. Yes. Guys, what do you think? I love this. I'm going to do a bunch of these ones. I think this one's my favorite for sure. And it does look like a spider or like fingers. Ah, that's so cool. Yes, I love that. Okay. So I'm going to push the leaves up. And now that we're done with that, I'm just going to show you really quickly how I would arrange them in the vase. That way you have a complete, idea of everything. I'm going to move this wax paper out of the way. Okay. I'm going to pick out the moss that I want. So I've got some Spanish moss, which is one of my favorites. This is reindeer moss from the Dollar Tree. This is floral moss, which I think I'm going to use because it's, you know, it's brown and more dead looking. And then I have forest moss, which is also one of my favorites. So I think, what do you guys think? Maybe the floral moss, because it's brown with a little bit of the forest moss. I think that's what I'll do. I'm just going to go ahead and add some of this as my filler. And like I said, a lot of, pretty much all of the tutorials and DIYs that I'm showing you, they're subjective. You guys do what you want. You do what you want for the decor items based on your own decorations in your house. So if you wanted to fill this with beads or those little, what are those things called? Those glass pieces, or look, you guys, look what I found. Oh my goodness. The things that make me happy. I can't believe I just found that. Oh my gosh, how cute. It's so cute. Aww. I love little pine cones. I just, wow. This stuff. They had these at the Dollar Tree as well. And also, these didn't come from the Dollar Tree. I think I bought this at, where did I buy this? Maybe I did buy this at the Dollar Tree. But they have like this stuff for packaging. I mean, whatever you want to use, you guys. Like I said, the glass pieces. You can take, another good idea would be to take a package of these, a couple packages of these, and use these as your filler if you wanted to. Okay. I can't believe I found that little itty bitty pine cone. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like to fill mine up real good. Make sure it has, it's going to give my sticks plenty of support. And staple this back shut real quick. And then I'm also going to, I'm going to add a little bit of this right on the top. I think it'll go because we do have some green in the flowers themselves and the leaves and stuff. What do you guys think? We'll see what it looks like. It's hard to open. I love these because they have such big pieces, and I bought these to do to use on some shadow boxes and stuff for Christmas and such. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is that you guys use whatever you want. You decorate to your heart's content. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill my vase, and I'm gonna add a few more pieces of this because I like for it to look good on the outside too. You know, I like for it to look cool when you look at it that way as well. And a couple more pieces here. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. You guys get the idea. And I'm not going to waste a single bit. Okay, and then we're just going to stick our flower picks in the vase and arrange them Actually, I think it might be better to do the sticks first. I may end up changing these. We don't have, I live in an apartment, so we don't have a whole lot of choices here, but I got these because I found a big stick and it had these really cool like gumball things on the end. So I'm just going to stick these guys in there. Even the little pieces that I break off, I'm going to throw in there. So yeah, put the sticks for, oh, it broke. I'm going to put the sticks first. That's okay. Even have this big giant long one. It's going to be really hard for you guys to see the sticks, but just know that they're there. And I got, there's two of them with these forks in them, because if you are going to do, like, if you're going to have the spider webs, those are going to be handy for when you add your spider webbing into your arrangement. And I'm gonna change this later, guys. I'm not even gonna add all the sticks. Whoops! Avalanche! I just want to show you real quick. And then I also found this really cool piece here. Isn't that neat? I love nature. It's just so awesome. Okay, and then we are just going to throw these stick pieces in there. And then I'm going to grab a few more flowers here. I'm just going to cut them right off of. I usually do this even when I do my arrangements, because I hate this piece right here. Unless I know that I can for sure hide it, I cut them off because I can't stand the way that thing looks. Does anybody else like that? Gotta cut the tag off here, sorry. Grab a couple of roses. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Shaking the whole thing today. Just grab a couple of roses. Okay, let's just pretend that most of these they have the eyeballs in them. And we're just gonna arrange them around and make it look super pretty. And cut them down so that some are taller than the others. You see, I need to add more moss in there because they're all kind of going down to the same height. Okay, so add them in like so. Move things around. Okay, and then you add your eyeball pieces in last. And also, if you had these fillers, if you did get some of the filler picks like I did, I'm going to add those in as well. And this one I am going to leave attached to the bottom. So I'm going to stick this right in the center. And then I'm going to bend these out and spread them around. I like these because they have 3 different textures. There's this fuzzy texture like the cattail. Sorry, I know it's so far away. And then you've got the leaf, and then you've got these long pieces here. Okay? So you add your filler picks as well. And usually I will do these types of things first, and then add my flowers. And then you just add your eyeball flowers, guys. And then, look how cool that looks. Oh, that's super cool. So there we go. See if I can kind of give you a better view. Okay, and then you got your sticks in there. And you're not going to be able to see, so I'm not going to bother with the spider web. Basically you just take some of your spider web and string it around the the sticks, you guys know what to do, and you can add some of your little spiders on your spider webs, and there you have a creepy bouquet that you can use as a centerpiece in your dining room table, on your entertainment center, in your foyer, anywhere you like. I love these. I love these, but these are my favorite. The chrysanthemums look awesome. They're definitely my favorite. And I think that the brown ones look really nice with it. So I'm so sorry I can't zoom out anymore. Anyway, that's it for today's video, you guys. So that's episode 3, our creepy eyeball bouquet, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys get the chance to make one of these for your house as well, because I think they're really, really cool, and they're easy to make, and they're super fun, and your kids will love them too. And if you do, please put it on your Instagram and tag me, guys, because I would really love to see what you guys do. I think it's great to be able to share your creations with the world, and us doing this together, I would just really enjoy being able to see what you guys create. So I will post pictures of my finished product as well. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, and I appreciate you guys so, so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon for episode 4, and don't forget to, before I say goodbye, to check the description box of these videos, because I will always add for you a list of supplies for the next episode. So that way you guys can be prepared ahead of time in case you do want to craft along with me. So yeah, I'll make sure to add a list of supplies for this episode, as well as underneath that a list of supplies for the following episode. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to be making. That will have to be a surprise, but I will absolutely let you guys know everything that you will need, plus some optional supplies as well. That way you guys can be prepared, and I would love for you all to craft with me. So until next time, you guys don't forget to spread the love. Bye!